Hey guys, today I will show you how to take Finasteride, how to apply Minoxidil, and how to use your Derma Roller for your hair loss regimen. What I'm about to show you is something that I've personally done to grow my hair from this to this in a matter of 3 months. And this is what my hair currently looks like, which is pretty awesome. So let's start talking about Finasteride. Finasteride is a prescription-based medication which you will need to get from your doctor. Although there are online doctors that can prescribe it to you, I would suggest going to your local practitioner or doctor in order to get correct blood samples to determine whether or not Finasteride is suitable for you. Although Finasteride has been widely researched, everyone reacts differently to the medication. So just to be on the safe side, please book in a physical appointment before taking Finasteride. Also, some doctors may not want to prescribe it to you because they don't have any experience with it and have only heard about the potential side effects, which sure do happen to some people, but it's a very small amount of people that actually suffer from serious side effects from Finasteride. So if you go to one doctor and although your blood work looks good, they don't want to prescribe you Finasteride, go and get a second opinion from another doctor who may do it for you. I was one of the lucky few who actually booked an appointment and got Finasteride straight away, but I also know that isn't the case for everyone. So the most common brand name for Finasteride is Alopecia. However, I buy this for like third the price. It has the same active ingredients. So if you want to make sure you're taking the real thing, go and buy Alopecia. However, I've used a cord Finasteride which has worked for me. And what you need in order to take Finasteride is the tablets. As you can see, I only have my last 5 pills left. How you take Finasteride is you take one of the pills out. They look like this. And then you get a glass of water. Simple. So there we go, Finasteride, you take a 1 milligram tablet once a day. Finasteride, a cord, 1 milligram. And some people like to take it in the morning, some people take it with their breakfast, some people take it at nighttime. I personally take it at nighttime because I take all of my vitamins right before I go to bed. So it just works perfectly. I grab like 5 different supplements, just shove it into my mouth and drink. And it works perfectly for me. So find something that works for you. And then we're moving on to Minoxidil. But before I tell you about Minoxidil, I just wanted to say that I have a goal for this year to reach 50,000 subscribers for this channel. If you enjoy the videos that I make and my content, then I would be honored to have you come along on this journey and be an early supporter of this channel, because it's only the beginning and it's only going to get better. Alright, let's move forward. Although there's a wide variety of Minoxidil brands, Rogaine is the most popular one. However, it does cost quite a lot more. I've actually never used Rogaine myself, but I know that if it has Minoxidil and it's a 50 milligram per milliliter solution, it will have the correct active ingredients in the liquid, which is what I'm mostly interested in. And if you decide to buy Minoxidil, I would suggest buying a 3-pack because they tend to be a lot more cheaper. And since you will be using Minoxidil for as long as you have hair, you might as well just want to get one that has a lot of these small boxes in them. So the maximum that I can get in my local pharmacy is a 3-pack, so that's what I get. And you see, this one is another brand name from this, but it truly doesn't matter because I just swap between the different ones. However, you have to make sure if you're a guy that you're using the 5% solution, so 50 milligrams per milliliter, because if it's only 2% or 20 milligrams per milliliter, it's for women, so it's not going to be effective for you. And how you use this particular one is that you spray it onto the scalp. So actually, if you think about it, male pattern baldness, according to the Norwood scale, will most likely affect your entire scalp area, which means you want to be proactive. So I spray obviously mostly where I'm suffering the most from male pattern baldness, which is in the temples and around the crown. However, I still massage it in around the entire scalp because I want to be precautious and maintain the hair that's already good at the moment. I would spray 6 sprays with this. So I would spray 1 here, and then 4 around the crown area. And then I take both hands and just massage it in. And I go slightly on the side here, slightly on the side here, and just massage it all across until it's done. Even though the Minoxidil is dried off your fingers, please wash your hands because it's quite nasty to have on your hands. So just wash it all off from your hands and then leave it in your scalp. and you can leave it in for the entire day. The thing with minoxidil is you apply it in the morning and at nighttime, so you will have to apply it twice a day. When you apply it in the morning, I would suggest applying it as soon as you get up or after you've had your shower, because then you can just leave it in, and some people even style their hair with minoxidil. And if you don't want to have minoxidil in for the entire day, then what you can do is you can wait like 2 hours and then wash it out, if you have the convenience of working from home or waking up super early. If not, just rub it in and leave it in throughout the day. Obviously it's going to be the most effective if you just leave it in. And then at nighttime, you do the exact same thing. You take your little bottle, you spray across. So you do 1, 1, 4 here, massage it all in, wash your hands afterwards. I would suggest applying minoxidil about 2 hours before going to bed. Maybe do it right after dinner. You don't want to go to bed and having the minoxidil rub off on your pillow. Although my minoxidil solution comes with a spray, there are actually a few that comes with something that looks like this, which you have to drop the minoxidil onto your scalp. For this, it's the exact same thing. On the care label and the user manual, which will probably be either on the back of your box or on the bottle itself, it will say exactly how many drops you have to apply. And I would guess it's about the same, that it's about 5 or 6 drops. And in that case, you would also just drop 1, drop 1, drop 1, 1, 1, 1, 5 or 6, and then you would just massage that in. So it's no different whether it's the spray or it's the drops. You will still have to massage it in. Moving on to derma rollers. Being that derma rollers have grown in popularity over the last couple of years, you can get a derma roller anywhere on the internet. So here's my suggestion. Go on your web browser, search Derma Roller 1.0 millimeters, and you'll find so many alternatives, and there's gonna range from really cheap ones to really expensive ones. In all honesty, go with the cheapest one. You see, the one I use, I paid I think between $10 and $15. It's a black and purple one. There's so many of these online. You can get them off Amazon, you can get them off eBay, you can get them off like electronic shops. So many different places have them. You just want to make sure the needle depth is 1.0 millimeter. And then once you get the derma roller, you'll get it in a little plastic pack like that. You want to use this once a week. And yes, there are so many different people suggesting different things. But what I'm teaching you is doing it once a week, because it'll leave small incisions on your scalp, which will take time for your body to heal. So you want to give it at least a week before you do it again. So personally, I do it every Sunday. If it's brand new, you're going to want to clean it before using it, so just pop it into a disinfectant, which I've shown in this video. If you used it previously, it's going to be cleaned anyways. And if you don't know how to clean it, you can also watch that video. The difficulty of using a derma roller will be dependent on the length of your hair. So in my case, now when I have really short hair, it's going to be super easy to use this. How you want to think of it is in a grid pattern. So you have the vertical lines, and you got the horizontal lines. And then you got diagonal lines and diagonal lines. So what you want to do is you want to cover the entire scalp, first vertically, going across. And then what you want to do is you want to go horizontally. And then what you want to do is you want to go diagonally. And then what you want to do is you want to go diagonally the other way. More specifically, when you use the derma roller, you will want to go strokes over the same area in the same direction. So let's say you start with vertically. You will go this line right here. You will take that line and cover it 20 times. So you just go across, and I don't want you to press it down and going back and forth with press down like this. No. You want to go down, press, roll it, lift it up, go back to your starting point, drop it, press, roll it, and that's how you want to go. Because as I've mentioned previously, if you press it down and you're trying to go up and down, up and down, up and down, you will not get a perfectly straight line, which means once you press the needles into your skin or into your scalp, you will turn it and angle it, which is going to cause these micro incisions to actually tear up with the needle because you're bending it. Just to be on the safe side, you're going to want to go down, roll, up, back to the starting point. You do that 20 times, then you turn a little bit to the side, 20 times, bit to the side, 20 times, bit to the side, 20 times, till you cover all the vertical lines that you can on your scalp. And then you turn to the horizontal one, go down, 20, like that. Move a little bit to the side, down, 20, a little bit to the side, 20, 20. As you can see, it's quite time consuming. I personally don't use it myself, but I get the help from my girlfriend. So she's always stands behind me and does it for me while we listen to like a podcast or an audiobook. Because we tried doing it with movies, but then she was just watching the movie, so she ended up just f***ing up my scalp. No, I'm joking. But if you can get the help of someone else to do it, then please do that because much, much easier. So I really hope this gives you some insight and clarity on how to use this hair loss regimen using Finasteride, Minoxidil, and Derma Rolling to regrow your hair. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it somewhat useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.